Welcome to another edition of the Wood Podcast. This is season 3, episode 4. We're here at the skate gym in Leander, Texas. And right now we're still in the, I guess we can call it old location, because the new location is going to be about 2 doors down. It's going to be a lot smaller. So if you got to skate in this iteration of the skate gym, I would say consider yourself lucky, because you got to enjoy lots of ample room, because we're going to a much smaller space. Hopefully we can move to a larger space one day whenever we move up the ranks. You know, it's just like buying a boat or a car that you fix up and you have to sell and you get a better one later. I guess you can call this the first phase of that. So anyway, today I have with me a very, very well recognized skater around the area. His name is Paul Konecci. What's up, Paul?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, this dude's kind of a fixture around here. Where do you live now? Lampasas?
Lampasas, yeah. I lived there for the last 2 years.
Last 2 years. All right. And you're from Leander?
I grew up in Leander.
You grew up in Leander. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
my mom and dad got divorced like way back in the day. And my mom moved out here. I came out here with her.
Yeah. All right. So tell me a little bit, like, we'll just start from square one. Like, what was your first board?
My first board, I don't even know what the graphic was. I found it in my grandpa's bushes at his house.
All right, tell me, I gotta know about this. You just found a random skateboard in the bushes.
Yeah, I was going to Liberty Hill High School.
Yeah.
Or I guess middle school at that time. They came home from school. I guess grandpa's from school.
Like Leander element? Is this elementary or middle?
Middle school. Liberty Hill.
Liberty Hill Middle School? Okay.
Yeah, for whatever reason I was going out there. But
yeah,
there's a skateboard in the bushes. I said, all right, I'll take it home.
Okay.
It was like around spring break.
Did you see it because it had like the characteristic fluorescent pink or orange, or back in the day how they used to do that?
I can tell you it's like a girl skateboard.
A girl skateboard. Okay. All right. Oh, like girl the brand or a girl skateboard?
Girl the brand.
Okay.
And it had no concave.
Yeah.
It's been out in the weather for a couple weeks probably.
Okay.
But right around spring break, 09, I believe.
Okay. So it was like a popsicle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was a big board. It's like 875.
875 girl.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know the trucks and wheels it had on it?
No.
Okay. And it was just like in the bushes.
It was just in the bushes. I took it home, said, all right, spring break. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm going to learn to skate. And within that first 2 days, I learned how to ollie.
Okay. So in 2 days, you found a waterlogged girl skateboard, 875. Yeah. And you learned how to ride it and then ollie on it. Okay.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks after that, I learned heel flip and kick flip the same day. But let me just say, I was trying to do a kick flip and it heel flipped accidentally somehow.
Okay. So you're like, all right, I'm going to kick flip. And then just went the other way.
You know, when you're a beginner, sometimes those type of things happen randomly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, isn't that kind of how pros figure out tricks? They just like start trying crap and then just see what sticks.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually what I do when I'm learning weird tricks.
You do kind of have like a signature style for doing some like super creative and really weird stuff. Like I saw you at the Lampasas Born to Soar contest, and like you were doing tricks nobody else there was doing.
I try to stick out of the box, you know?
Yeah.
That's just typically how I think.
Okay, so that girl board was your first like board. Mm-hmm. How long did it take you to decide, okay, this waterlogged old skateboard is not going to work? And what did you get?
So I skated that until one of the trucks broke.
Like, what do you mean broke? Like,
I've had it for probably about 2 months at that time, and then one of the trucks just snapped off. Right at the kingpin. And I didn't skate for like a couple weeks, and then my mom, she surprised me with the skateboard.
What?
She surprised me with the skateboard.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
It was it's kind of a dumb story, but she gave me a bag, like a trash bag. I said, "Here, take this out to the trash." And then I took it to the trash, and I was being curious. I just ripped open the bag just a little bit to see what's inside. It's a 2 skateboards from Walmart.
Okay. So you
random
must have
store.
had some idea if you were going to look inside the trash. That
Yeah, my mom usually doesn't act that way. So it's like, I wonder what's going on here.
Hey, take the trash out.
Pretty much how it went. Yeah, those were mongoose skateboards.
Mongoose skateboards. So you went from a girl to a mongoose.
A waterlogged girl to mongoose.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I don't know where we ended last time because the mic battery power went out on us. So we could have just been rambling into the ether space and we have no idea when
There
or
goes
where.
that hour,
It's just like lost to temporal, nothingness, exactly, consumed by the sands of time and foreverness. Anyway, there goes that hour. We were talking about his first board setup, which is a waterlogged girl skateboard, not a girl's skateboard. Because is there such a thing as a girl's skateboard?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Skateboards are pretty unisex, right? Yeah. It's just like, yeah.
Back in the day, the world industry did make, I guess it would be boys skateboards, or they made a parody of girl.
Yeah, but like nothing that's like geared towards women, that is a girl's skateboard.
I know what it was. Yeah. I think they call it bitch skateboards.
No, but like it doesn't matter about the wheelbase or the width of the board or anything like that. Like a skateboard's a skateboard. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy riding it.
It's dope.
It's dope.
My daughter was at the contest last time.
Oh, was she? Okay.
The only girl there.
The only girl in the contest?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. No, there was only one girl. That was your daughter? Well, right on, man. What's her name?
Allison.
All right, dude. Well, how old is she?
She is 8 now.
8. Okay. So you're a dad. And his first board was a girl found in the bushes, waterlogged, and then his mom saw and recognized his passion for skateboarding, bought him a board, disguised it in a trash bag to where he had to take out the trash, and he discovered it there. And that was his first, bought board, but that was like a Walmart special.
Yeah.
So, don't mind my pizza here too. This is left over from the birthday party last night, and I don't have an oven here, so I heated it up in my car. So when I ran and got batteries, I heated up the pizza too. So yeah, feel free to go grab yourself a slice.
Is that a car heated
pizza?
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was like your first pro model?
That's where we're getting to. Yeah. So Transworld, back in the day, you would get the magazines every month.
Yeah.
How you're a kid, I want that board with those wheels and that truck.
Yeah. CCS. Yeah.
And then I guess one day my sister took me up to Zoomies and I saw that pretty much the exact same board I was picking out on the magazine.
Okay.
It was a Element board with Ricta wheels. Back then, the Ricta wheels were they were see-through, but they had color to it.
Okay. Translucent. With tint. Yeah.
Blue tint, translucent with silver stuff on the inside. And that was my official first pro board.
Okay.
I believe I got Thunder trucks with it.
Do you remember what size it was?
I didn't learn about size until later on in this game.
So you learned a kickflip that turned into a heel flip.
So I learned a kickflip on a 875 board.
875 waterlogged girl board. Yeah.
The next board I got was I think it was a 775.
Okay.
That's the pro board I picked out.
Okay. So an inch smaller.
And it filled a lot faster.
Yeah, I'll bet. So you found this waterlogged board in the bushes. 2 days you learned to ollie, and then you learned a kickflip that turned into a heel flip, and then you went from an 875 down to a 775, and that kickflip must have gone a million miles faster. So
yes.
Okay.
I was learning double flips on that board.
Okay. So educate our newer audiences to skateboarding what difference the width of a board makes and why you would want a wider or a smaller board.
So if you're wanting to learn cruising and stuff like that, I'd suggest a wider board. That way you have more surface area on the board, so you can kind of pretty much stand anywhere you want to on it without having to worry about, is my heel hanging off too much on this side, or do I have to lean more this way? You pretty much can stand on it with your entire foot on there.
Okay.
And if you want to learn like ollies and flip tricks and stuff, you want to trim it down to where, you can actually get the board up, because the bigger boards are a little heavier.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And you're kind of a creative skater though. You skate a little bit outside the mold. You kind of make up tricks as you go along. You just kind of toss the board around under your feet and experiment with it. Like, what do you think is the factor in that? Like, why do you think you skate like that?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't really tell you. It's different. I feel like I'm a different type of person.
Yeah.
Unique.
Okay.
So like, let's say middle school, right before skateboarding, I've tried football. You had to have multiple people play football.
Yeah.
And where I lived, there wasn't many people around.
Okay. So you went to Leander Middle School. No, you went to Liberty Hill Middle School.
Liberty Hill Middle School.
But you lived in Leander.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, you weren't around any of your neighborhood homies at school. Okay. So how did you reconcile that? And did you have like a little crew of homies that you skated with?
There were a couple around the area. There was Brandon Wallace, who passed away a couple years back. Anthony Abasoga, the Day One skateboards. Back in the day, we used to live in that little subdivision right over here. We'd meet up at either the car wash or just by Lowe's and skate the Lowe's ledge.
Okay.
Yeah. This was before. I guess right before that park down the street opened up.
The Baghdad one. Mm-hmm. What was that? 2011 when it opened up?
Around there.
Yeah. Okay. And so this is like a couple years after you got your first board in 2009. Mm-hmm. Then 2 years later, Baghdad opened up. But before that, you were skating like the Lowe's ledge.
Oh no, I was pretty much skating like isolated spots. Just by choice, I guess. I didn't really want to be around too many people. You just want
to skate by yourself?
Yeah. I learned a lot more with people, obviously. Yeah. Kind of feed off their energies.
Yeah. But I mean, like I've talked to people and they say like the reason that like all the consistent skaters you see and all the really good skaters you see are people that are okay skating by themselves, and it's not a total social thing.
Exactly. That's why football didn't work out for me. Okay. Or, I just didn't want to apply myself to those type of things either. Schoolwork.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to write on paper. I didn't want to, do the homework or anything like that. Uh-huh. I didn't see a really point in that. So once I picked up that board, it pretty much, okay, I understand this. I can do it all by myself. I don't need a person to be with me. I can do it right here in this little 10 by 10 foot concrete. So
yeah,
that's kind of how it started, I guess.
Do you consider yourself like kind of a solitary person?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really socialize very much. I let my skateboarding show how my personality is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, definitely your skateboarding is pretty flamboyant and it sticks out. You don't forget this dude when you see him skating. But if you were to just like see you on the street or just talk to maybe just out at a restaurant or bar.
If I'll see somebody skating around, I'll say, "Hey, what's up? I know how to skate. Do a kickflip. I'll give you $1." I'll do those type of things. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, just like mess with people.
Yeah, around here, skateboarding grew up a lot around here.
So, how would you characterize or describe the Leander skateboarding scene?
Back when I was growing up, there's probably at least 6 guys, and we'd all either meet up, somewhere and skate around. Then, I guess when they get tired, they'll go home, and I'll go back home, I guess.
And you mentioned the Day One dudes.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you rode for them, right? No. Okay.
I was homies with them like way back in high school days.
Okay.
They, they're good dudes. I mean,
it
would show up at a spot and I'd feed off their energy.
Yeah.
Even Violent, the Henry brothers, I used to ride for Violent
Okay.
way back in the day.
Yeah.
And,
Violent grip tape. I got some of their grip tape in there.
Yeah, they those were good times.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did ride for Fritz.
Fritz. Yeah. Yeah. Oompa. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rode for him for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, he still has the same band he always had. But yeah, I like the shape of the boards, that type of stuff.
So how'd you meet him? He doesn't really come out here that much.
So there was a skate shop in Cedar Park called Hobo Skate Shack.
Hobo Skate Shack. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much when I started getting really good. Turning into the skater that I am now.
Yeah.
That shop was pretty special to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's pretty special to a lot of other, Leander guys.
Okay.
That's a home, I guess.
What made it special? Because I'm trying to do some research here to kind of create that kind of culture that people would want to call home.
So every week or so, he would have do a 3-trick line and you'll win a board or something like that. Best trick at this spot wins a board. Best manual.
Yeah.
You'll get a shout out or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I didn't really see anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
And plus I guess I was also their best customer too. So every week I'd go in there and buy a board and just because I'd either chip or crack mine.
You bought one here, and the first trick you did, you broke it. It was a Pal Peralta too.
Yeah.
You snapped it straight in half.
Yeah, I got a little antsy and a little high energy, and just so happened to break it.
So do you go through boards pretty fast? I
don't necessarily break them too often. I chip them more than anything.
Okay, and you don't like chip boards?
No,
razor tail or anything?
Razor tail's fine. Chip the corners, you use your flick on for certain tricks. Back in the day, there was these almost impact boards. I don't know if you ever heard of those.
Okay. I don't know them.
I believe they called them the double impact. It had a carbon fiber on the top and then 2 carbon fiber plates on where the trucks are.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be unbreakable, and I broke mine within a week. I snapped just the nose, not behind the truck, but just the nose snap. I'll still be able to skate it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good idea to try a finger flip with that. And I don't know if you ever try to finger flip or try to grab the nose with just a carbon fiber board.
Nope. Can't say I have.
It's
not within my repertoire of tricks. Sorry.
It's like grabbing a knife.
Okay.
Almost. As soon as I grabbed it, it sliced my hand completely.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Okay.
Sorry.
That was supposedly the most indestructible board that was on the market at the time, right?
Yeah, they were still coming up with how to make them more durable.
Okay, so durability is something that's important to you on a skateboard.
Yes, I like to try new things.
Okay.
Same with my skating, I guess.
Yeah. And what about concave, pop? What makes a good board for you?
I like more concave more than most people do, I think.
Okay.
Just because flip a little more, it feels a little awkward on your feet sometimes. I vary from size to size, I guess.
Yeah.
I go from anywhere between 8.5 to 8.25.
Okay.
And sometimes a little bigger, just depends on the case.
Huh. Okay. So you have this weird catalog of tricks. Is there anything you would consider your bread and butter that you like to do pretty much everywhere?
Finger flips are my favorite.
Finger flips.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of variations of finger flips.
Okay.
You can do a finger tray flip, finger hard flip, finger barrel heel, finger kick flip, finger heel flip. There's
finger tray flip. First of all, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So you're ollie And you grab with your backhand or your forehand and you just whip it around?
I've tried to do it with the ollie.
It's from the nose or like what was this?
I'm not going to say you can't, but it's really hard to ollie and then try to finger tray flip.
Yeah.
I've tried it. It's really hard.
Okay.
So you got to kind of like early grab it, squat down and just
whip it around.
It's all in the wrist.
Yeah. It's all in the wrist. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, man. Yeah, and you showed me a clip of you doing this thing down the Leander stairs, Leander High, and you said it was one of those tricks that when you you'll feel like you've made it, right? It's like, yeah, I said, and you've been working on it for a while. What was it? What is this trick specifically?
So this is my dream trick that I've always wanted to do. I've done it a couple times. It is called a bull flip.
Bull flip. Okay.
And it is best way to describe it is a nollie full cab 720 underflip.
Okay. Does not compute.
Processing, yes.
Yeah.
So back in the day, YouTube kind of started and you can go on there and weird tricks on skateboards.
Yeah.
So that was one of the tricks I saw, and a guy named Robbie Williams.
Okay.
The inventor of it, I guess. I saw that. I was barely able to learn kickflips back then, but I saw it. I said, "Hey, that's a trick I'll probably never do, but I appreciate it." Going to the future, I learned the first step of it, which is the nollie full cab, and then learned it's another type of trick. It's called a nerd flip.
Nerd flip. Okay.
It's kind of a freestyle trick. It's like a nollie 360 underflip.
Okay.
You'll see videos of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to add in some of these clips here as we go along. So
I got a lot of tricks in the bag.
Yeah. So like name some of the nerdiest tricks that you can do that you like.
That are hard or just nerd?
Just totally dork tricking, like that you like doing.
There's a flower flip.
What is a flower flip?
It is like a half pressure flip to flick back up with the
Okay.
Oh, can I use this?
Yeah, totally. Here, use this one.
Okay. So you set your feet up pretty much like this, and you use that pressure of this foot.
Yeah.
Push down, and you.
So from your heel pressure to your toe again. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you literally just,
like a half flip and then flick it back with your toe and then all the way around and over. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like heel to flip over Casper and then hard flip type of thing.
Yeah. It's I heard it called bubble flip.
Yeah. Bubble flip. Yeah. I've seen those on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I like the way bubble flips look, little strawberry milkshakes. Yeah.
Those are definitely, dorky round tricks, yeah. I try to, think of something and I say, "Oh, well, can I do it?"
So like a standard, switch tray flip or something like that. Would you rather go with something that's like,
so
this flower flip?
My switch stance tricks are even weirder than.
But what I'm trying to say is like, you don't seem like the type that would just go with your standard barracks regimen.
Oh no, I don't even really stretch before skating.
Yeah.
I just show up. All right, let's do a tray flip up, step up.
Yeah.
Let's start the warm up and then go from there. See what I feel.
So in a game of skate, then you'd pretty much. You would dominate, obviously, but you would dominate on weird tricks.
I try.
Again, that's skating with other people.
If I get backed into a corner, I'll all right, let's go a little dirty. I'll throw a couple pressure flip variations in there.
Yeah.
And then they'll look at me like, "Really, dude?"
Like, yeah, like you asshole.
I told even before I do, I sometimes tell them, "I'm sorry, I have to do this.
I have to defeat you." It's the point of the game is skate, but is there like an etiquette when you show up at a park and there's like, say I'm a stranger, and like you're like, "Hey man, what's up? How you doing? Oh, you skate pretty good. You want to play a game of skate?" Like, what's the standard etiquette if you were to play a game of skate with somebody?
I don't ask unless they ask.
Okay.
I don't play unless they ask.
Yeah.
And I tell them, are you sure?
Yeah.
And usually that's how that would go is I'll dork around, do the stupidest thing I could think of, and they'll either be into it or they'll say, I think I'm good. I don't want to play no more. All right.
That's so funny, man. I can totally see it too.
Yeah, there's a lot of tricks I can't actually do really well. I struggle with the basics.
Yeah. Okay. So that was leading me to where I wanted to go. Like, what is like a totally standard trick that you have a really hard time with?
Varial heels.
Varial heels. Okay.
I mean, they're pretty hard.
Yeah.
I can do them. They're just it's so much effort for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like a barracks trick, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like if barracks, if you don't know, it's like this, it was this indoor establishment in Los Angeles and you have the barracks skate contest. There's all these videos on them.
I've been there once.
Yeah. And they have like their set of rules that you got to abide by. No crazy manual tricks, like no dork tricks, no old school kick flips, right?
Yeah.
All the stuff that you like doing.
That's skating. It's,
yeah.
There's no rules.
Exactly. And they're like imposing all these rules on it. Not saying I'm not dogging on the barracks, but like you don't abide by that. And a lot of skaters, and that's the wonderful part of skateboarding and the creativity of it, is there are no rules and no ceiling of tricks. And
yeah, I try to learn as much as I can. I want to like experience as much of skating as I can.
Yeah.
Not just, freestyle. I'll dabble freestyle. I'll new school, old school.
Yeah.
Street plants. Yeah. I'll enjoy those.
Yeah. And that's what you broke that Pal Peralta on the first trick. He bought this Kevin Hoffler here because it was just the size. First thing he did is a street plant off the top of the mini ramp. And then
I got a little antsy and I was like, this would be a cool trick.
But you just tried like a total dork trick. And, that's you're not going to contain you in anything like a barracks regimen. So, Andy Anderson, do you identify with his style?
I appreciate it.
Okay.
It's out there. It's opening. I say he's the gateway of opening up people's eyes to, you don't have to play by the rules. You can do your own thing.
Okay. Natas Kappas?
Exactly the same thing, but
okay.
I guess the era before Andy.
Yeah. Okay. So who would you say are your top 3 influences, or are you branching out on your own?
That's a tough question for me.
Yeah.
That is a really tough question.
Yeah, because you're so individualistic that I don't see you having anybody being like, I want to skate just like that guy.
I did want to say Roddy Mullen, but I don't want to say Roddy Mullen at the same time because everybody's going to, give homage to him.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to give more of a unique answer than that.
Sure. Yeah.
But I can't find a unique answer for that anyways.
Okay.
That's a very odd question for me to answer.
Is it?
It's harder than you would think.
I mean, do you watch a lot of skate videos or do you watch a lot of other skaters to find your influence, or do you just figure out stuff of your own? You said you watch weird YouTube videos. There's got to be some kind of influence in there. Robbie Williams, you mentioned.
Yep. I don't think he really skates too much anymore.
Okay.
But Els Frost.
Els Frost. I don't know that.
YouTube.
Okay.
He's like one of the first, I guess, YouTube skaters back in the day. He was doing like quadruple dolphin flips out of a quarter pipe.
Okay.
Like 10 years old or something like that. And it was very different than what you normally see. And recently, Jamie Griffin.
Okay.
He's unstoppable. He's doing all types of late flips.
Yeah.
Let's see. He can do he's done a kickflip late impossible.
Kickflip late impossible. Okay.
I've tried it. It's hard.
Yeah. So you're really looking for like an extreme set of just like, is this possible type of style?
Yes. I just want to, can I do this? Can I perform this type of maneuver?
Yeah.
It's one of those type of things.
So it's like you're more of a founder than an engineer. So like a founder is somebody who creates something new. An engineer is somebody who hones what's been created.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I can't say I really invented any tricks, but I think outside the box as much as I can.
Yeah. Huh. That's good, man. So yeah, you can't really put a Mount Rushmore of skateboarders on you.
I mean, I can list, favorites.
Yeah. Okay. Well, who are your favorites?
They're going to be kind of all over the board, I think.
Yeah. That's nothing wrong with that.
So, Ben Rayborn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
For vert, quarter pipe stuff.
Yeah.
I try, imitate that a little bit.
Straight out of Houston, too.
Oh, yeah. Texas.
Yeah.
There's a local guy in Austin. He actually grew up down the street.
Oh, did he? Okay. I thought he was a South Side. Oh, another guy.
Another guy. Dylan Jones.
Okay.
He kind of has that same Ben Rayborn-esque, and he's the only skater I really met that kind of skates the same way I do.
Yeah.
Not technical, it's just out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very unique skater. Then Rodney Mullen.
Yeah.
You can't have, today's skateboarding without him.
No, absolutely not. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna have to say Guy Mariano.
Okay. That's a solid pick right there. Yeah.
His parts are something special.
Yeah.
Then can I have 6?
Yeah. Wait, that was only 4, right? Oh no. You had Ben Rayborn,
Dylan
Jones, Guy Mariano, Rodney Mullen. Okay, yeah, and this is 5.
The cheese and crackers.
Oh man, yeah. Day One Song and Chris Haslam. Yeah.
Those two, yeah.
Yeah. What do you like about that cheese and crackers video? So first give everybody like a brief rundown of what cheese and crackers is.
It's just a mini ramp video.
Okay, it's not just a mini ramp video.
It's a whole 15-minute long video of just mini ramp skating.
Yeah.
Creativity is off the board.
Yeah.
They incorporate, 4x4 skateboards.
I mean, didn't they spend the night and stay every day in that warehouse for 30 days?
Yeah.
Just doing nothing but mini ramp tricks for 30 days without leaving the warehouse. Just the two of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They, skate doors. They skate, odd contraptions of just random things. And it kind of drew my eye on that.
Held like a curtain over the coping, so they had to go blind into the coping and like hop on tires and all types of weird crap.
The chain reactions.
Yeah, the chain reactions. Yes. So would you say that video is kind of a staple for your generation?
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me in particular. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do half those tricks, but I admire them a lot.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of those tricks aren't even really tricks. They're just kind of like weird ideas that happened in that instance and are not really meant to be recreated at any other point in time because that was just unique to it.
That's what draws me in, though.
Yeah.
It's the uniqueness. Same with Ben Rayborn. You'll see, early grab, nose pick.
Yeah.
Into the quarter pipe. I'm like, oh, that's dope. I kind of want to try that and see what that feels like.
Mm-hmm. And it was a totally situational trick too. Mm-hmm. Like it was appropriate for that point in time only. And
that's pretty much what I try to put my skating into.
Yeah. Doesn't philosophy call that Zeitgeist?
This is the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah, okay. Or Sitzenleben, situation in life. A particular moment that has particular characteristics that would not work at any other point in time and is specifically for that moment. So,
I guess so. I've never really heard that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we're kind of going down a rabbit hole here.
I kind of nerd out on skating sometimes.
Yeah. And, but yeah. So anyway, to reel it back in, what you don't really have like a particular brand that you're loyal to. You like to play around with different sizes of boards. You play around with different types of tricks. Like, what is your ideal setup, or do you even have one? Just as long as it has wheels on a board.
I guess a little fun little story. I didn't know what sizes were until about 2.5 years of skating.
Okay.
I just, go to the shop. Oh, I want that board. That's an 8.5. Okay. And I'm skating with like size 8 trucks.
Okay.
I didn't even know like the size of the trucks back then.
Yeah.
I just saw a board. It's like, oh, I like that graphic. I'm going to take it. It wasn't until like 2.5 years of just that. Then I realized, oh, there's sizes. And I guess at the same time, it's like, oh, you can learn tricks, nollie and switch.
Paradigm shift.
It's kind of a dumb story, but I did a nollie shove and I thought it was a regular front shove.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I just did a front shove. I used to suck at that. And I realized if I put my foot way up on the nose, I can do the same trick.
Yeah.
Real quick after that, I come to realize, oh, that's a nollie shove. I still can't do front shoves now.
Yeah. You're still left with that vacuous gap of just standard tricks that you can't do and you're doing some weird ass.
Yeah.
Seems like the common thread that's going here, like.
Yeah, the weird tricks are super fun to do, but you have to have this right obstacle to do them on.
Yeah. So what if your life just depended on you just like doing some kind of like standard 5-0 massive long grind down something with that?
I've gotten better lately.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy all aspects of skating.
Yeah.
So I kind of honed in more on the basics.
Yeah.
Lately,
Okay. Yeah.
but I still dabble with the dorky tricks as well.
Any shout outs you want to do for people around here that you enjoy hanging with and skating with?
I haven't hanged with them in a while, but Anthony Abasoga,
Yeah.
John Henry, those guys.
John Henry comes here a lot.
It's been a minute since I've seen him.
Yeah.
He's one of the, I'm not gonna say one of the first. That was one of the first groups that I've actually got to be with.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like I said, we had Hobo Skate Shack.
Yeah.
That's where we all met.
Yeah.
And kind of become friends, and that was the first time I've had that the bond of skate friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Definitely a special moment.
Yeah. Yeah. That's rad, man. It's a crew of about like 4 or 5 people. You just kind of regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every weekend, shop would close down, or a couple days during the week, we'll all meet up at the shop, and then all right, we're gonna go to this spot. We'll go get some clips, do something.
Yeah.
That's a very special thing.
Well, I've met a few of you individually, including John Henry, and the way I take it is that each of you seems like kind of a solitary person, but that kind of brought all these solitary people together for that moment in time.
Yeah, it was a high school time, so that's kind of like your best times, I guess.
Is it? Yeah. I don't know about me, but yeah.
Well, you're learning more about yourself, and kind of learning about these people have the same thing, interest in me, and those type of things.
So what has skateboarding taught you about yourself?
That I'm a very unique person.
Okay.
I think differently. Just a very unique guy, I guess.
Okay.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
I can go on a tangent about it, but it would be a lot longer video.
Yeah. Well, where do you want to see skateboarding go in the future?
I think it's going on the right path.
Yeah. And what path is that?
There's a lot more, individuality.
Yeah.
You don't have to see like on Instagram or
Yeah.
I guess nowadays TikTok, you can see somebody doing, a grab trick, grabbing the board, and most people wouldn't say, "Oh, why don't you try ollie?" I've actually gotten that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you can see, people grab the board. You can see, late flips, and people be super interested in those type of things.
So no rules.
No rules.
Yeah. So that's where you want to see skateboarding keep going in the no rule path. Because how do you feel about skateboarding in the Olympics then?
There's a lot of rules. There's a lot of rules to it.
Yeah. All right. So it's not something you would vote for, or?
I mean, I will say, you see the other sports like swimming and track, all that type of stuff. I'll say the only time you've seen like true enjoyment is through the skating. You'll see, the person getting third place and first place. They're happy to be there. They're stoked. They're bonded, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
They could even ride for different companies, but they're still friends.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Okay, so last of all, what would you say to the future crop of skaters that are coming up, like the 13-year-old kids, 8-year-old kids, stuff like that?
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about if you need to get good or anything like that. Just enjoy it. Yeah. Learn whatever you want to learn.
Okay. Right on, man.
We'll learn at your own pace.
Yeah. Is that your final thoughts?
I think so. I mean, I think so.
Yeah. You're gonna get out there and skate now?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do what I do.
Right on, man.